Maria, how are you tonight?
Oh, hi, Charles. I am okay, but I'm on pain. I'm not feeling well.
You had radiation 2 years ago, but you've never recovered from that.
Yeah, during that time, I feel like my guts has been burned, has been cooked, and I had lots of pain. But then this one, I got also like IBS, and it's very difficult for me to understand how I feel.
Mm.
And also the pains and a lot of things. I'm not thinking every day about my life or whatsoever. It just make me, my mood just like nothing interesting, make me couldn't think properly. And also when I'm stressed, I can't read the letter or email. I couldn't do writing.
Your son is Johan Offner, who was an actor who was
Yeah.
shot in a filming incident, and which
Yeah.
killed him on in a filming incident for a music video. It was a professional um,
Stand.
setup. It wasn't some amateur thing someone doing in a house. And
Yeah,
that case to you has never been properly solved.
yeah, doesn't no justice yet. And that's why I'm looking for justice, human rights, and also lots of discrimination. Because they think that it's hard to say because I'm Asian. And also I have no family. During that time that when my son are around, so many people are very respectful to me because they can see my son, always close to me, and he show to the public that he loves me so much. And every time he do the show on TV, the Ninja Warrior. And every time he get out the obstacles, he just grab me and and hold me. I was sitting on his one arm, and he just walked while he's carrying me. And the big camera followed us, every night, because he's always a Mr. Gogo. Any tournament, he always want to win. So before we went to Sydney, he said, "Mom, pack up your suitcase. We're going to Sydney." And I said, "Why?" And I said, "What we're doing?" Because I was praying for him to get qualified for the show. And then he said, yeah, he passed the interview. So I said, how many nights we staying there? And he said, one night. So because my outfit is very small, I fill up the small suitcase of lots of clothes, like 2 or 3 weeks outfit. But then every day he take my washing and said, "Mom, give me your washing. I'm gonna send it to the laundromat." So yeah. And I really enjoyed the time when he was doing his show because every night he wins. And um he fall in the water on the semi-final, but he also got in on the next one, the final, and then the grand final. Yeah. And he was doing well on the final. And then every night, as soon as he get out the obstacles, he just grab me and carry me all the way.
Now, everything
So
we're talking about so far, the adrenaline videos, the treat top challenge, the Johan doing Ninja Warrior, all of these videos are available in your YouTube channel if people want to go back and see them.
yeah.
They're all there to be viewed. So
Yeah.
we've kept a record of everything. There's a song dedicated to your son, of course.
Yes.
That's there as well. So it's not just this video, but you have many videos we've done. Um,
Yeah.
one of the things that's come into your life, which is positive in your life, is Casper the cat.
Yeah, I have a lot of video for Casper, but I just collected it on my phone because I couldn't concentrate. And also I'm trying to do editing because we got no, and but then doesn't matter how much I force myself to do it. If I can't do, I can't do it.
But hasn't
You know,
Casper's been
I'm
good?
waiting for I'm waiting for the day that I can concentrate.
Has Casper been good for your mental health?
Yeah, it's like good therapist for me
Mm-hmm.
because I got so much fun with him, and he's very playful and he's very affectionate, and he's well trained. I brought him up like my own kids, and he's very clean, and oh, I can't wait until we edited the video and posted on the YouTube because he got lots of interesting videos in there.
I think he's got about 10 on there at the moment, though. He's got a
Oh,
good lot
oh,
there, but as well, if people want to see Casper.
oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't watch them, but I still have lots of videos on my phone and on my tablet, and also on my laptop, and on my a lot of copies.
So,
Yeah.
how is your mental health now?
Oh, it's getting worse. I can't even do much things every day.
So
I want to do things.
it's an add up of
Yeah,
the
I want
cancer.
to do. I have lots of lists every day on the next day to do, but then when I get up on the next day, it's just ruined my day because my mind and my body doesn't get along each other.
Your mind and your body doesn't get along.
Yeah, doesn't get along. My body want to do this and that, or my mind that just shut off, and then when my mind tells me what to do, oh, I feel like doing these things, but then my body seems like gets stalled.
But that's a lot of the problems. You've had a lot of problems with your stomach lately.
Yeah, and I know that I got lots of energy, but I feel like my energy is hiding in my body, especially in my chest, and I feel like my chest and my stomach is very heavy, and the gravity is, I can feel the gravity is like a rock, or I feel like an elephant with a chain on it.
Mm.
The elephant walk very like looks like walk heavily, and you can see the gravity on the weight of the weight. And so the same as my body, I can feel the heavy weight, you know and I feel like being um handcuffed.
Are you
It's
keen
so
on
difficult.
trying traditional medicine still, or you're looking at alternatives?
Oh, I tried many times back home when I get stranded there, but then when I came back, I haven't done very well. It's not good when I came back, so I don't know which natural remedy can help me, but I'm willing to try.
That's a good
Um,
thing. You got to keep your hope up.
yeah, but lately I just
You've
want.
found traditional cancer treatments haven't really worked though, have they? Because
uh,
you know you've tried the chemo, but later on, and then you've tried radiation and things like that, and you just feel that they've uh, have haven't really worked properly for you,
yes.
because some of the scans are showing that it has spread,
Mm,
and if it had worked, it wouldn't have spread, that type of thing.
yes.
So But it's still
Um,
amazing that you're still getting on and getting things done in some ways. Like you say,
yes,
a lot of
because
people have disappeared.
yeah, no. Even that, like I had this terminal illness first, and it happened that my eldest son passed away before my terminal illness. Um, but then I don't want to think about every day. Sometimes it comes in my mind, and when I think seriously, it make me cry and become so emotional. And I'm worried of Johnston, how he gonna live when
Mm.
when I die, and and because we have no family here, only me and him. I got only one family, him. So, and he got me and his dad. So, I don't want anything happen to me and him. So I treat him like a raw egg that rolling in the middle of my palm, and I don't wanna roll out and drop on the floor. So I'm very protective of him, and I really cared for him so much. And because he's the only one, and I know that his brother is always looked down
Mm. Would you
at
like
him
to
and
tell?
to me.
Would you like to tell people what actual prescription medication you're taking at the moment and what it's for?
At the moment, I stopped taking the pharmaceutical treatment or medicine, and then I just focus with my medication from my psychiatrist. But then I take two in the morning, and the and in the evening I take two as well. The first one is I don't want to reveal the name, but the first one is to make me calm. After 30 minutes, I have to take the what do you call that? The sleeping tablet.
Mm. But you're also on an
Uh,
antidepressant as well, aren't you?
yeah, the one during the day, the for
That's the one in the
antidepressant.
morning, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
antidepressant, and the one for ADHD. So
Right. Okay.
if I take late or I miss one of them, I get like very bad headache. It's breaking my head.
Oh.
It's like COVID, you know. And then at night time, if I don't take the sleeping tablet, both that one, the first one also goes with the antidepressant, and and works with the sleeping tablet. The after 30 minutes I take that one, the sleeping tablet. If I missed it, I got nightmare all nights, all day. Lots and lots and lots of scary things. I dream, and then sometimes when I wake up I hear myself like I mean when I'm sleeping I hear myself crying, like like a dying chicken. I want to wake up but I can't wake up, and then I'm crying in my dream, and so it wakes me up, and sometimes I scream. So that tablet I'm taking for during the day and at night time, it helps me to stop having nightmares and also crying and being emotional.
Mm-hmm.
So it helps me a lot. I can't live without medication. Plus also I have a backup. I think two different medication, stronger one, different name. If my day goes worse and it seems like out of control, I have to take that, but not all the time. That's only a backup.
How many different doctors are you seeing at the moment?
I'm seeing my psychiatrist regularly every 2 weeks, and also my psychologist. regular, every 2 weeks. And before, in early days until last year, I'm seeing my GP few times a week.
How
But
often did you
this
see
next,
your oncologist?
my oncologist, when I was in the public hospital look after me once a month.
Once a month? Because
Yeah,
you
and
had a PET scan actually today, didn't you?
yeah, I had a PET scan today, but then I can get the result after 2 days or 3 days, because I'm seeing the private oncologist. Being looked after by the private oncologist and the private, specialist. It's a lot different compared to the hospital where I used to go.
Have you got it?
I've been well looked after, and they really care for me. And then the when I talk to them, they spend time with me, and then when I ask questions, they answer me, and I don't feel like being bullied, and they don't give me a threats. So
Tell us about in the beginning when they were trying to push you to have chemo, what they were telling you, and you didn't want to be involved.
They told me a lot of things. They gave me a threats, and they said, "Oh, if you don't want to have a chemo, you're gonna die soon." I said, why are you telling me that? I am trying to be a positive person, and looking forward to get better soon, and now you turn me off, and you're supposed to support me and make me happy. So when they tell me that way, I jumping, crying, or skipping, and I don't I don't
Didn't they
understand.
also tell you, well, we'll put you in palliative care?
Yeah, they also told me that. I said, they are telling me lots of sibs. First thing they told me, oh, you're gonna die soon, and then I said, oh, I can't have chemo because I have no
And that
family
was
to
7
look
years
after.
ago, right?
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
no family to look after me, and they said, oh, we can put you into the palliative care, and I even get worse when they told me, when I heard that they're gonna put me on the
So really,
palliative
they
care.
were causing you mental illness,
Yeah, and I
mental
don't.
stress.
The main reason why I don't want a chemotherapy, because chemotherapy can cause depression, and I already had so much more, way much over my head. So I'm sort of like being defensive of my health, and I don't want to have any more depression because it's too much already. Some people they don't lose their family, or don't lose son like I have, and they don't have my experience. When they had a chemo, they had depression, and some I know one girl that I used to go out with her, or sometimes help her to her to the to drop her off in the hospital, because she also have no family. But that time, I was also struggle. I was in the what do you call the survival period. And but to me, sometimes I don't understand, but that I couldn't help myself very well. But I'm always there to help others.
What do
I
you
don't
have
know
any?
why.
Do you have any advice for young ladies, or anybody for that matter, that's just been recently diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, from your experience? Would you have any
Yeah,
advice?
in my experience, when I don't want to think about I'm sick, or I have the terminal illness. or if I feel the pain, I don't want to lie down in the bed because I don't want to think that I'm supporting the cancer. Okay, everyone.
Good night.
Have a good night and enjoy your weekend.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.